Welcome back, everybody. This is Uncle Byron. We're continuing on, moving along, getting done, spanking some cheese, smacking the monkey, all that stuff. Actually, I think we're going to need to sleep. So we'll pass some time. Because, I got time to burn. That's what I do. Burn up some time. Oh, hear the wind whipping out there.
I need to find a place to rest.
We're working on it, Ashley. You got to calm down. So this would make episode 23 today. Been busy. Now I just got to upload all this stuff. A little bit of a process doing that, but not too bad. Could be worse. I'm going to go ahead and fill up on this nonsense. Why not, Sleep for the big 1-0. So how y'all doing out there? Doing good? Hanging in there? Getting it done? Pumping out that grind of life? Okay.
Mouth so dry.
Let's see what we got in here today. Probably nothing good. So I got a couple games I'm gonna try to cover. I don't know if I want to wait till I'm done with this or start it and then just kind of mix the two together. I don't know if I want to take on too much. But at any rate. Wow, I can actually see it. It's pretty cool. My old system, I really couldn't see anything on these tables. It blended in so well. This here I can see though pretty clearly. So that's nice. See that colored house? That happened after they did all that graphic stuff. Kind of weird. Sometimes there can be a frozen angler out in one front of one of these. Nothing today. Kind of walk around. Just had some coffee. More people interfering with my schedule again today. I had people here from 8 this morning till about 10 minutes ago. So almost 4 hours of my day absorbed with sitting outside in the heat. But, it's like I said the other day, it's like there's this conspiracy to keep Uncle Byron from doing what he needs to do. And I'll let it stop me. I'll just grind it out. Then I got to prepare all these videos for upload them all, index them all, and publish them on the page, on the channel, so we guys, everyone can see it. So right now I have, I'm up to this episode 23, and I have 14 live. So I'm going to have a good, probably, by the time I'm done, I'll probably have about 14 videos to index and upload and all that fun stuff. All right, so I'm just trying to remember what I'm doing exactly. Okay, yeah, I know what we're doing. I know what I was doing. That's kind of strange. Mic kind of cut out for a second there. That's fine, right? I couldn't check my battery on this because for some reason it's not listing in my software. I don't know what's going on. It's another thing I gotta figure out. One thing I can say about the Razer software is it's a giant mess, if you ask me. You gotta open up this app for this application. It should all be in one interface, you know. I shouldn't have to have 6 separate programs to launch. It should all be one big launcher with all that in there. And sadly, it's not. So, how'd that feel, fool? Huh? You got flare in your face, you big bastard. Told you before, don't mess with Uncle Barry, man. Yeah. Your cousin did that already in Desolation Point. He got lucky. Okay? You didn't. Alright, fool? So, what do you think of that? We'll take that. So I'm on the road, I'm not going to be, Ah, crap. What did I not put on? What do I not have on? Oh, shit. I don't have no gloves, fools. What happened to my gloves? I gotta go back to Coastal? Or to the Quonset, I mean? Well, it's kind of looking like, huh? Well, if I'm gonna do that, then I don't know. How far am I along? Yeah, I better not mess with it. Oh, boy. I mean, not worried about it. I can make cloth ones if I got to. It's got to make sure they're covered, right? Oh, I wonder if they got broken. I just didn't notice it. If y'all know what Uncle Byron did with his gloves, so feel free to comment below. Let me know. Did I destroy them? Did I put them in a cabinet? Did they get destroyed when I got attacked? Honestly, I don't know. And all my stuff's in pretty good shape. This is what happens when you take a, almost 2-day break in between recording. I kind of forget what the hell was going on. But I've had no choice. Like I said, my day's been absorbed with dealing with bullshit, so. When I say bullshit, I mean, there's people here blocking off half the house, my side. So I haven't had access to this, so I gotta sit outside the heat because on the patio with my dogs so they don't attack people. Because they're funny like that. They like to attack people. It's the way it works, If I come back through, though, I do think I want to grab those, at least the guts off that bear. I'm not worried about the meat and stuff. Like I said, cooking will happen. I'm not going to push it. I really didn't want to come all the way back here, but I think it's probably a good idea to just reorganize, regather my thoughts, and then carry on. I know I need to check the bunker, at least in Upper Bleak. Maybe while I'm there, we'll head over to the lookout tower and that little radio transfer tower station, whatever it's called over there, and get the code for the weapons forge in Lower Bleak. At some point, we need to go there and make bullets. That's where I go. I go to Bleak. I don't use the other ones, like Black Rock, for instance. I tend to like to save Black Rock for later because it's a potential run under if you're not prepared for it. You don't want to go there unprepared. I mean, you can start Black Rock. I've done that. I've actually made it a point over the, I don't know, however many hours I got into this game of starting 4 starting runs in each zone to see, how it would go. And out of all of them, Black Rock was the only one that really gave me a small issue, and it was just the Timberwolves. Because when you get there and you have nothing, you know, if you're lucky, you'll loot yourself a couple marine flares at least, right? Fend them off. Make fire. Torches are pretty effective too if you're. But again, the variable in that situation is the weather. You know, if it starts getting windy and you got timber wolves on you and your torch goes out, you're kind of screwed. So it's tricky. And the weather in Black Rock is kind of like, you know, Black Rock's like Pleasant Valley's evil uncle. You know, like Timberwolf. Weather there is very unpredictable, so. And Stalker, kind of, it gets, you know, where I'm at. Let's see what day we're on. 34, so like another 16 days or so, the weather's going to start getting a little bit goofy. The Stalker weather does get nasty. Further along your run you go. Ah, see. Tell me that's not weird. I might just kite them out. Don't really need them for anything, and I don't want to waste bullets when I got it, so I'll just run over here. Go in here, dump it. I swore I checked this car. Guess not. The shadow almost looked like a piece of cloth sitting there on the floor, didn't it? Alright. Check the trunk, check under the hood, see if we got a battery. If we got a battery, might just drop down the sled there. And nope, no battery. Nothing outside, we're good. What do we got here? Cedar. I try to grab fur when I think of it, because later I'm going to need fur. So if I see it, I try to grab it. Start stockpiling now. So once we get the woodworking tools, I'm going to be, you know, you want to make stuff to cure the meats and make some chests and some furniture. And I'll get the woodworking tools when we're in Lower Bleak. A few spots you can get the woodworking tools. The Forsaken airfield areas. Where is that actually? It's what? Oh, goof. Yeah, it's weird you can't go back and look at that from here. Still gotta loot this whole place too. I haven't done any of that yet. Right now I just gotta get, yeah, if I get frostbite, I'm gonna flip my lid. I gotta get inside real quick. Let's get dangerously close. Yeah, I'm like slivers away, so I gotta get inside here and warm up. Ah, boy. 36. Feels like 88, so we're good in here. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Take a 2-hour snoozer. Get myself recouped, man. Right. Look at that. 2 hours sleep, and it's just went down what? A little sliver. It's all right. Be all right. Okay, let me check my cabinet, see if I didn't throw any gloves in here. Oh, I got these. They're gloves, you know what I mean? I mean, they're not good gloves, but they're gloves. So, actually, I think the crafted ones are probably freaking better than those. Yeah. Not enough to waste some cloth on right now. I'll be all right. Go ahead. I'm going to make a couple of these up when I'm thinking of it. I like to try to keep at least 3 of these crafty. You craft them, they get heavier, so I just keep 2 to 3 on me. You don't want to be crafting those things if you get attacked, so yeah, I'm good. I got pills, antibiotics, stems, got old man's beard. Go ahead and toss some of this stuff away. We're going to be heading out of here very soon. Got that fur. I'll throw this stuff over here. This is going to get heavy quick, so I'll be taking stuff out. Tossing it on the floor until I get the tools I can make couple of storage containers. And I got the bear hide. I'll drop that right here. Probably make a bear coat later. It's not like urgent. Look at that. Still 59%. Takes forever, but it'll be worth it once it's done. Craft that up. Have the stats, so we'll give ourselves some more carrying capacity. Yeah, we need the capacity. Yeah, fools. Oh. Got a friend of mine who likes to call this game the long schlong. He'll pop on Steam and say, "You playing the long schlong?" It's like, I'm playing the long dark, but sure, I'm playing the long schlong. He's just jealous because he's not as good at it as I am. I'm just kidding. I don't think he's ever played it. He's into sci-fi type space games and stuff I really don't get into. I've never been a big sci-fi kind of guy. I've always been more of a comedy / drama, maybe. I don't know. I don't watch TV. People say, "Have you ever seen it?" No. Have you ever seen it? No. If it's pre-1993, I've seen it. Anything after, no. I haven't had. My TV was a coat rack for 10 years. And I'm not kidding. It had more dust on it when we finally moved. It was an old 36-inch RCA tube TV. Huge. Very heavy. Still worked when I got rid of it. It's sad I had to get rid of it, but when you move, you got to kind of lighten the load, you know? Well, the first one missed, but the second one sure didn't. Grab the hide off him. So there's that frostbite risk, but my extremities are covered, so we're good. Put that away so I'm not popping it off like a noob. Tendency to do that. Here's where I'll start the collection of the wolf hides, at least. It's like I said, I'm not, my play style is not to just grab all the meat, grab all the guts, and grab all, and cook and sit there cooking it. No. It'll happen. I'm not in a rush, and later on, you're going to have so much of that stuff, you're going to be like, it just gets silly. Like the Kwanzaa, if I get that save fixed over here on my new computer, I'll log in and show you guys my 540 plus a day run and what the Kwanzaa looked like. I mean, there's hides. It's just ridiculous. I got a bunch of crafted chests that I made, and they're full. There's stuff all over the floors. It's just all the trader goods in the back room there where the soda machine things are, or the coolers or whatever. Just loaded with stuff. Oh, great. I'm getting the hiccups again. I had a jelly donut with my coffee today and didn't sit right. Sugar, it's just bad. I use a lot less of my coffee these days than I used to. When I was younger, I used to, God, I don't know. I'd take a 16-ounce cup. I was going to say soda. A 16-ounce coffee, and I'd put probably, 10 sugars in the damn thing. And once I had my abdominal surgery, it was like, uh-oh. So now every time I consume sugar in any fashion, whether it be a soda or an oatmeal or whatever, it really makes my stomach sour or something. I don't know. It's really strange. I'm not a big sweets person. My wife had a sweet tooth bad. She loved her candy bars and I can't even remember the last time I had one of those. I swear I just heard something. Almost sound like a bear. Oh. Yeah, this one. It's the flare. Okay. Actually, I don't think I'm going to grab that marine flare. Going to Bleak, so. They don't last long, but they are pretty effective. So grab it, take it with us. Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to sleep in the cabin up here. Not this one, the little lonely one up there on the hill. On the way to the transition. I mean, I could go all the way down the end and go up past that Bear Creek or whatever it is. But I'll be coming through here a bunch, so it's not in a hurry. Like I said, I want to leave this. What I'll do is I'll loot. What I try to do is I loot all the fishing huts, right? Get them out of the way, and then I'll loot like Jackrabbit and Misanthropes, and then I'll check the little plane crash over by the Quonset there up on the hill. Get that house. I go up usually around and just loot the interior parts, which I pretty much got done. I just got to do the houses. But I'm in no hurry. I mean, food's not an issue. I mean, God, what I probably left, I don't know, 20 cans of food in the farmhouse in PV. All right, you gotta be careful sometimes. Mr. Bear likes to be right in your pie hole here. I got a present for that bear, though. It's called Mr. Flare Gun in your pie hole, you big round bastard. Yeah, I'm feeling a little froggy today. Kind of tired. Almost cranky today, you know? It's in a weird mood. In a weird mood, man. I gotta get that other microphone set up, too. I gotta work on that. Like I said, I don't even know how much time I have left on this. Might have to plug this in, I don't know. 'Cause I was using it for playing around some editing and watching some YouTube videos last night, and I don't know how much battery I got left.
Well, this stuff will come in
And
handy.
the software that tells you, I load it and it's not showing my headset for some reason. I don't know what's up with that. Obviously it's on, it's working, and that Razer software that kind of sucks in my opinion is not picking up the headset. So I rebooted and it's still not picking it up. I went into the Windows settings and it's set definitely to the Black Shark headset. I don't know if it changed it to default or something and it's just not popping up in the list, but I'll figure it out. It's not a big deal. This thing has pretty good life. I've gone about 10 hours on this headset. I think it was still at like 30-something%, so it's got a really good good battery to it. It's just weird, you know, my whole life I've been using headphones with I hit them, you know, with a wire. So now I got this wireless thing, and it's just weird to me. It's like I get up and it's like, you know, wow, where's the wire at? You know, it just feels like something's gonna tug them off my head or something. It's just strange. To me, it is anyway. First wireless headset I've ever had. Like I said, I was just using a Logitech headset, like a $20 jobber. I've had them for a long time. Like I said, they've been rode hard and put away wet, them things, boy. I've run them over. I vacuumed them up one time. I had to splice the cord open and twist the wires back together and retape it. And it's been dropped and thrown and mutilated. And I had to Gorilla Glue one of the headphones back onto them because it, you know, broke. Yeah, I'm wiped right out. It's all right. It's all right. I'm going to cut this video at 30 minutes about. I'm at 24 right about now, and I got a package sitting on my front porch I got to go get. Just got the thing on my phone, and we live in a pretty congested neighborhood, so it's best not to leave things outside, you know. But with that said, I'm going to go ahead and cut this one right here, guys. So until the next time, it's Uncle Barn signing off.